Hello folks, I'm JDporkchop and welcome to another episode of Software Inc. In the last episode we finally managed to knock out some half decent stuff. And I think in this one we need to sort of try to push on with making some more money. Otherwise we will go bankrupt very quickly. To keep the business afloat is costing us, what? Maybe about £7,000 or £8,000 a month? We've only got 50,000 in the bank, so we do need to have another successful product ASAP. If you remember in the last episode, those two guys are on holiday at the moment, so they'll be back at the end of this day. But while we're waiting for them to get back, I think we should set up the next kind of thing that we want to do. And in the last episode, I mentioned Office software, and I think we'll stick with that. So we're going to go original IP. We still don't have servers to run this stuff on, so might look into that. I'm hoping to maybe enlarge my staff in this episode as well. But we will see, depending on how well this goes. Right, no, that one and that one. Do we need any of the others? So that's our operating systems that this will run on chosen. And that's basically just the two biggest. Now, this is where we have to look at what we want actually added to. Now we should definitely add clip art. And then we can use our... okay, maybe we can't use our 2D editor. It's obviously not good enough for this. So we need to sort of decide what do we want to add to our system. And obviously the more that we add, the more programmers it's going to take up, and the longer it's going to take, and the more money it'll take to make. So I think we should maybe stick with a kind of simple system for now. So we'll add a couple of extras here and there. Presentation. I think that's maybe a good idea. Templates. See, now when we add templates, it goes to over more than a year. I want to try and keep it less than a year. So I think for a basic system, yeah. Okay, so this looks good. 87% interest. We're gonna make it a max quality of outstanding, and we have 2.7 million customer reach. So yeah, I think this will work. I think this is a good idea. So what are we going to call it? Well, running on from yesterday's theme, we'll go with PorkWord, which I'm going to have to think of some other joke, because that is a terrible joke to just add pork to every word, but we'll run with it for now. So let me have a look. Operating price. Price. I think we should try and keep it cheap. We want to, we're not making premium products here, so £35 seems a bit. Yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, I think we'll go with this as being reasonably. Can't see anything else that we should add, so let's develop that. We're not going to start the marketing campaign quite yet, and we're also going to bump this up because I want to get it done and out of the way. This is just a little contract left over from the last episode. So I'm going to hit start, get us going again. I'm also going to hire a cleaner because the place is looking a little bit messy. And I think we'll just fast forward to the next day. Well, develop that. Here comes a cleaner. And just waiting for this to finish. Now, next things we need to think about is if we do start hiring more staff, where are we going to put them? At the moment, the office is a little bit small to be cramming more people in. So I think we're going to have to build an extension onto it. Let's just promote that. That finished. And that's that done. We can probably end the marketing campaign for Pork Art tomorrow. Right, so skip to the next day. Our two guys should come back today, our marketer and our programmer. There we go. So yeah, we're not really making any more money off of PorkWord, so I think we'll end the marketing there, and start a marketing campaign for PorkWord. And I think we should spend the money. I think we should get as much interest as possible, because we really need this one to be a big hit and get us over the £100,000 mark. Then we can enlarge our office, start getting a proper team in. So we'll start the campaign, put the max amount of money into it that we can. Why is he not doing anything? Get some work done. And you're in the boss's chair. Why is he not? Oh, that's why, because I've got the wrong. There we go. Uh-oh. That big red sign's back again. I knew this was going to happen. Well, hopefully we'll be able to kind of keep ourselves afloat. I might once again just keep contracts to sort of keep a bit of money coming in, because it's obviously going to be quite some time until this is finished, and the money isn't gonna. So we'll accept this one. This is a nice, easy little job. We'll assign the core team, and they're just going to have to split their time between the two projects. And then what we might do actually is just quickly stop this. And am I being crazy here? But I think we'll hire one more guy. So let's have a look. What do we got? Chair in, and I need a PC. There we go. Okay, so we'll close that up. Going to slow this down a bit just so I can. Right, so we need to hire a new employee, and we're going to go with another programmer, I think. Specialization, 2D, salary. Let's have a look at his personality and his overall skill, and we'll spend that much. So, capacity and skill are the two things we kind of want to look for. So I think, what, normal? I think that'd be okay. He's not going to rock too many boats, but he's got a very high skill level. He's got a little bit of artist in him as well, so I think, yeah, I think this guy could be the business. So we'll just go with that. And he'll be here tomorrow. And then if I really need another guy, I can always sell that plant. Put another table in there, and we'll just have to all kind of squish together while we get this done. So, I'm just going to keep fast forwarding. I might even cut this out, actually. I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to keep kind of going through, running a little a thing on the side, just to keep the money coming in so we don't bankrupt ourselves in the time it takes to make this program. And I'll join you back in 5 minutes when this is done. Okay. Alright guys, we are now in March. So we've kind of gone through quite a bit of time to get here, but we are at outstanding. So we're going to develop it to the next level. So we're now going through the next stage, and hopefully we should have a very good product at the end of this, which is slowly getting some marketing stuff out there. The pork art has pretty much all the sales of that have dried up. I haven't sold any copies this year at all. So we do need to try and get this out by the end of the year. The money situation is getting pretty bad. I basically have to run 2 or 3 contracts each day to keep up with, keep the place afloat. So that's how that's working out. So what I'm going to do is just go, okay, keep skipping on really, because this is kind of boring, to the end of this. And when this is ready for release, I'll come back to you guys, and we'll see where we get. Alright guys, so we've gone past the development stage and the production stage, and we're now just in the beta. Both are outstanding, so this should hopefully be a very good product. We've also been marketing it for quite some time now, so we have a lot of advertisements out there. To get to this point, I am now tens of thousands of dollars in debt, so we really need to get this launched ASAP. Heading for bankruptcy, big red sign, always makes me nervous. So I think at the end of this day, even if there is some bugs left, we're going to release, just because we need to get it out there. So we're just going to fast forward through this last day. I mean, even if we release it with like 1 or 2 bugs, it's not too much of a problem. Right, so that's it. The game is finished. We're going to release to the market. We're going to make another marketing campaign, a release campaign. We're going to have everybody working on that. Hopefully, money's going to roll in. So, here comes the big test. We're going to skip to the next day. We're at 3,700. Yes! Finally, make some money. Okay, as I always do, first thing I'm going to do is pay out this huge amount of debt that we're in, which is going to wipe out most of that profit. So we're pretty much back to where we were. But that's just the first day of sales, so I'm kind of hoping that we tend to keep this kind of sales going at least till maybe October, November. So maybe let's hope for 500,000. If we can make 500,000, that'd be pretty good. Let's have a look. There you go. It's a pretty good review. So I'm happy with that. Let's kind of skip into the day. We're not going to give these other guys any more jobs because they've got to do support stuff for Word, and also I want to keep them marketing. So maybe take one little contract here and there over the next couple of days, and then we'll start planning up what our next project's going to be. I'm hoping that the amount of money that we make from this, I can enlarge my team. Right, so let's see. We're aiming for 200,000 in the second month. Almost. Still, it's really looking good now. Like I said, all our loans are paid off. We can maybe invest some of that money in more staff and more equipment and enlarging things. So let me think. What do we want to do next? Let me just take 2 seconds to kind of plan what the next step is, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to make another product. We have the money now that we don't need to worry so much about the doing contract work, so we hopefully be able to knock this out pretty quickly instead of having to split our time. And the other thing also is this is quite an easy program. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an audio tool. We're going to sell it pretty cheap, as we've always done. We're going to keep the 2 main operating systems. These are the 2 biggest ones, as we've done in the past. And I'm pretty much going to tick every box apart from the QA one. QA is quality assurance, which kind of it means the product won't be very innovative. It will kind of how can I put it? You won't progress anywhere. You'll just sort of kind of remake the thing that you made the last time, so that it will be just as good, but it won't have any new features or anything. At least I kind of think that that's the way that works. Anyway, so we're going to keep that unticked because we want it to be new and exciting. So I think that's pretty much it. We're going to use we need a 2D editor, so I'm going to use my own one. I don't have any licensing costs, which aren't that expensive anyway, but still, we're trying to corner the market here. For a name, are we just going to continue to run with the same silly stuff as we've done before? I think so. So, call it, what are we going to call it? Bacon audio, pork audio, pork sound. I'm glad I laugh at my jokes, because very few other people do, so somebody's got to, I guess. Right, pork sound. So I think this is good. I think we'll go develop this, and hopefully this will be the next big breakthrough. So we're going to start marketing straight away. Put the marketing team on it, and there we go. So now they're working on, I'm going to take them off that actually as well. So they're doing the support tickets for PorkWord, and they're also going to start working on pork sound. At this point, I need to get some staff, because there was a pop-up saying they needed IT support because one of the computers is broken. And I'm also going to get in a cleaner because the place is looking manky, and we're probably going to have to hire one full-time soon enough. So I think with this, if this is successful, we're going to enlarge our office, probably buy some more land. Let's have a look. How do you buy land again? Oh, you just pull and drag these. That's what you do. So yeah, we'll probably move our build into this section here, where these trees are, and hopefully kind of double the size of our office. Maybe even put like a staircase at the back here and have a second floor. Maybe even a basement and put some servers down there. So I think that's the plan for the next episode, is kind of expand this, get some more staff in, and then it's going to be a little bit less of just me fast forwarding between each kind of event, and there is actually you know you've got to continuously run this office and this large team of staff. So hopefully with this being a success, that'll be not tomorrow's episode, the next episode, whenever that is. But for now, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you're enjoying this game. It's a little slow at the moment, like I said, but it's an indie project that I want to support, and I want to at least do my little bit to get the news out there that this game exists. And these are the kind of games I love. You know, things like this. I've been playing a lot of Factorio up until just recently, and you know, kind of these kind of management and things like this. I've been playing for a long time, going as far back as things like Theme Park Hospital. You know. So for now, we're going to wrap up, guys. I've been JDporkchop. This has been Software Inc. A like and a subscribe would be very much appreciated, and I will catch you later on.